this another VTuber who just hate white people for some apparent reason? Oh, come on, man. Can we just not have a day? Can we not have a day where we just like shit on like the weird skin tone or so? Damn. This is the dream goal, chat. This is the dream goal of like body or so that I'm going after, so. That is where I need to be. That's where I need to be. That's where I need to be right there. One day, chat. I will cosplay as Topaz though. I really do like Topaz's outfit, so I do want to cosplay as Topaz. Topaz, you know? She fucking has a huge ass, so. Anyways, let's go take a look real quick.
A few days ago, I talked about the situation with the VTubers Bub the Law and Antondev.
Ah, Jesus Christ! I remember. We just watched this one not that even that long ago too.
And their harassment of another streamer, making fun of his
She's
viewers.
she's a tomboy. Wait, I didn't even see that actually.
Bub the Law and Antondev. And their harassment.
She's a tomboy demon VTuber.
Harassment of another streamer, making fun of his viewer count, and also insulting him for being a white dude. If you're completely out of the loop on that situation, please consider checking out the prior segment, as there's kind of a lot to recap here. But ultimately, things didn't go well for Bub or Anton. They got a ton of backlash for the things that they did, and released apology statements that many are criticizing as not authentic. Bub even got a 7-day Twitch ban, and it seems like both of them are now currently on hiatus. And that takes us—
Wait, they're both on hiatus? Oh man, oh damn man, I guess that's one way to ruin your career, I guess, you know, that, you know, let's not forget, you know, even when they come back after their hiatus, come on here, let's be honest here. We all know what they did, okay, because it's on the fucking internet, okay, all right? We're not gonna forget. I truly will never forget, so.
2. The update we're going to talk about in this video, because around the same time that was all going on with Bub and Anton, well, another VTuber got the bright idea to make a tweet claiming that you can't be racist to white people. Now, while this VTuber didn't outright—
No way, dude. Oh my god, dude. I need people to understand that white people can't experience racism, prejudice, and bullying. Yes, but by the very definition of the word racism is a systematic issue that affects people of color. It is a system created by white people, therefore they cannot be victims of it. And then there's a community note right here. Discrimination against people based on race, ethnicity is racism. In fact, saying you can't be racist against white people is racism. Oh my god, dude. So that's
say that they were defending
terrible.
Bub and Anton. The specifics of their tweet and the timing of that tweet—
These are VTubers, chat. These are VTubers that people watch or so. Like, what the fuck is this? these are fucking VTubers that like people fucking watch and support and donate and subscribe and everything. Oh my god, bet someone will say black people can't be racist. Dude, like what? Dude, you can't be so— dude, oh my god, what is wrong with some of these VTubers, man? I feel like they're just not VTubers. I'm gonna keep it a buck here, guys. I feel like these people are not VTubers.
We really make it look like it very well may be the case that they're trying to like defend those two VTubers and downplay the harassment that they participated in. It's a hilariously bad tweet for a lot of reasons. Like, there's just a lot wrong here. But believe it or not, over on Twitter, where, you know, Twitter people exist, that tweet actually got over 2,000 likes. However, as you can see, eventually, it also got a community note added to it. One that reads, "Discrimination against people based on race or ethnicity is racism. In fact, saying you can't be racist against white people itself is racism." On top of what the community note says, there's also even more wrong with the tweet too. For example, they also cite one specific type of racism and act like that's the only type that ever existed or currently exists, which is just incorrect. Like, they're completely wrong. And then of course they also act like the only people who can be racist are white people, which is also absolutely insane to say, and obviously isn't true. Like, the level of ignorance that this person would have to make a tweet like this is
I, dude, I can't take this serious, to be honest. I really cannot take this serious. How much this is too much of a joke, dude. What is wrong with like people like just going after white people, man? I don't understand. I honestly I'm just so clueless. Like, why do people just going after like white people for no apparent reason, dude? It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I God Lord, like, I've had a lot of actually, I have a lot of white people friends, so I'm glad you like our game. Yeah, of course. I'm waiting for Wukong. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm in the waiting room right now. You look good, if that's okay to say. Hi. I'm also waiting for Wukong. I'm waiting for Wukong. I want to play Wukong right now so badly, so. My brother works at Game Science. Man, I've been waiting for this game for ever since the first trailer it was released. I have been waiting to play Wukong for such a long time, to be honest. You have no idea how long I've been waiting. I've been waiting for fucking Lost Souls Aside to come out too as well, so there's like 2 games that I'm waiting to play, and this one was one of the ones on my radar the most. So, but yeah.
Rather astonishing. And once people began to respond to that take, criticizing it and
Oh wait, hold on. She is a wait. Oh, is she ES? Is that Spanish? Is she a Spanish VTuber too? Oh goodness gracious. Gamers and white males got to fight for #1 spot for oppressed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand the Western ideology whatsoever. You know, I honestly don't really understand it. You know, I've heard some stuff about the Journey to the West. Now, I don't know fully the entire story of Journey of the West, but I know some tidbits of Journey of the West. I know a little bit here and there. So. Oh, she's a dragon. Okay, so she's a goth dragon fae VTuber. I see. And then she went into protected mode ever since that. So she's English. So this person is English and Spanish, you know? So on behalf of the Spanish delegation, we do not we do not condone her. She does not belong to us, so, you know. I'll take a look at it after. We'll take a look at it after. We do not claim this woman, okay? All right. I think ES is Spanish, I think, if I remember correctly.
Explaining why it's bad. Well,
I think cuz like Spanish is español, I think she is Spanish. I could be wrong, but she could be Spanish though.
VTuber then went.
Wait, she only has like 51 followers. Oh my fucking. She only has like I didn't even realize it or something because I was busy looking at this up here. I noticed that she has 51 followers. You can't be serious with me. They went to West and they saw what happened in the Western world. They went back home. You know what? That would be a funny that would be a funny version of the modern tale of like Journey to the West or so. I think that would be really funny, to be honest. I would love to see something like that, like a parody or so of it. Oh man, dude. Dude, she only has like dude, she's a VTuber. But she has like 51 followers and she's talking like this or so. What's wrong with you, man? Like
into protected mode. Now let's do something rather fun. We'll take a look at some of the responses that they got. With over 2,400 likes, this is one of the top responses, and it reads, "Are you genuinely stupid? Racism is literally just hating people for their race. POC can hate white people. How's that not being racist? This stuff is some of the dumbest stuff I've ever read. Genuinely go read a book." This response with over 2,000 likes simply says, "Just gonna leave this here," and showing an image with a definition of racism, similar to what ended up happening in the community note. And this one, almost 300 likes, says, "Companies in recent years have been outright rejecting white applicants so they can appear quote-unquote diverse. Imagine a company only hiring white people and rejecting any POC. It's textbook racism. It doesn't matter who it affects." And finally, we've got this example with just over 530 likes, saying, "Racism is a form of discrimination because of one's race, no? So as long as the reason for being discriminated is their skin color, does it matter which color it is? Sure, maybe this is rare in Europe or North America, but what about Asia, Africa? I'm an Asian, and I have seen my fair share." So yeah, As mentioned, that's just a few examples of the responses they got, and that VTuber is now apparently in hiding. They can't stand people pointing out why their take is bad or something. And that's just another day.
Let me guess. She's also on a hiatus as well, just like the other two VTubers. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't say anything. To be honest.
In the EN VTuber community, stuff like this happens way too much. But let me know what you think about all of it in the comments, and if you enjoyed my brief coverage, consider liking and or subscribing.
Oh yeah. No. Don't get me wrong. Racism is everywhere. I know this for a fact. You know. I know Asians can be racist. So. I know that for a fact. I've experienced it. So. But yeah. At the end of the day, it's just like for you calling out white people or so. Like the problem is all of these specific people are just targeting white people for no apparent reason. Like they're not doing anything to you. Like what is wrong with you? Like seriously. Like I just don't understand that. Like I just don't get the ideology of just going after white people. It just makes no sense. To be honest, if I had VTuber friends who literally act and think that way or so, like hating on white people or so, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm just gonna walk away. Cause you wanna know something? That's something that I don't care. That is like such childish mindset. I'm gonna be like, you know what? If you want to burn and crash your career, that's all on you. But I'm not coming with you on this flame dumpster diving, of a shit can, with that shit, with that ideology, To be honest, I don't really care. I don't really care of the color of your skin. You can be white, you can be black, you can be yellow, you can be green, you can be purple, you can be fucking gray. From all I care, As long as you're cool, as long as you're a cool person to hang out with, have some good times, and don't be a dickhead, then yeah, of course, I won't have any problems whatsoever. But if you're being a dickhead towards me, of course, because you're being a dickhead, so. I just don't understand. Like this is my number. Like I will always say this, no matter how many times I repeat myself, I will always say this specifically. A lot of the VTubers here are just, in the VTuber community, in the EN side, there's a lot of bad eggs in the VTuber community. Maybe they haven't shown their true, colors, just yet, anyways. But hating on white people or so. Like for me specifically, with my friend group that I used to hang out with, we made fun of everybody. I don't we don't give two fucking shits, okay? We made fun of my Mexican people, we made fun of their Asian people, we made fun of white people, we made fun of black people, we just made fun of everybody. Okay, everybody got equally fucking laughed on, okay? All right? Because of, stupid shit, or stereotypical shit, well, yeah, mostly me too as well. I would make fun of my Mexican side pretty fucking hilarious, to be honest. If you're crashing out like that, you crash out on your own. Yeah, I'm gonna let them burn. I'm gonna let them burn and on their falling thing or so. But yeah. Man, to be honest, like I'm not gonna do like anything racist towards anybody, because like it's not my thing personally, right? Because like if someone makes jokes or so, right? Like everyone's, they're equally making fun of each other, right? Because like we had a pretty diverse group or so with my friends specifically. We had a pretty diverse group or so. Granted, it got smaller later down the years because everyone got busy, they got their own lives, or some people got married, and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, it did ended up being mostly Asian and Hispanic or so. I think it was just me and one other person who were Hispanic. We had one Indian guy, and then we had a bunch of Asians. Yeah, and the majority of them were Asians. So yeah. But we just made fun of everybody though. Like it really didn't matter. So specifically, the Indian guy would make fun of himself too as well. So, but it wasn't really that like crazy or anything. So, it's just we make fun of ourselves. We make fun of our own race, and then we make fun of other people's races. It's just how it is or so. So, it is what it is. But yeah, and most of us I think what is it, 3 or 4 of us grew up in the hood, which I'm one of them or so, and then there's like 3 other people that grew up in the hood. I think 1 or 3 or 2. I don't remember. It's been quite a while since I hanged out with that friend group or so. But we had people who were just, you know, who were just like that specific, the stereotypical shit, right? We just make fun of the stereotypical shit from back then or so, because like it was very common shit. Indians being racist to Indian people, the next level of racist. Hey man, sometimes it's pretty fucking funny, to be honest. It's pretty fucking funny to hear, them, talk about their stories or so about it. So yeah, but at the end of the day, right, bro, just leave white people alone, man. They ain't doing anything. Fuck, man. God damn, dude. It's like you grew up in slavery or something, and for some apparent reason you've been alive for like 200 years old or something, and then you have this like vendetta against them, so bro, just leave them alone. It's not that serious, okay? All right? I'm like, fuck, man, like seriously. God damn, dude. Trust me, white people are pretty cool, man. Granted, there are some white people that stink, which I have experienced it, okay? All right? I'm just gotta say, man, that's the only thing I have to criticize about some white people, okay? Some of them don't take a fucking shower, okay? I'm like, bro, fucking take a shower. God, man. But that's literally the only thing. That's only the only thing I have to criticize about like some white people or so. That like some of them do fucking stink, okay? All right? That's about it, okay? It's just like come on, man. Like, God, man. I've experienced it before, but overall at the end of the day, like I have been whitewashed, okay? I'll be honest with you, I have been whitewashed or so, because I had more white friends or so than I did with any other race. Like compared to my Asian friends, compared to my Hispanic friends, compared to my black friends, I had more white people. So I hanged out with more white people specifically. So, but yeah, like I said, white people are cool, dude. White people are fucking cool, okay? All right, there's literally nothing wrong with white people, to be honest. I will not take a shower the Aspen way. Oh my fucking god. Anyways, that's pretty much it. That's the end of the video. And leave white people alone, man. It's not that fucking deep, okay? VTubers in the VTuber community, just entertain your audience, okay? Leave your weird ideology out of the VTuber business, okay? All right? And yeah, and peace. That's the end of the video. So